Hey guys, and welcome back to another Southern Belle Speaks Sunday. This is I want to say the 7th. And I feel kind of awkward because I haven't done this in a while. It's only been a week because, well, last Sunday I did my birthday video. So, I got some water. So, I don't know, but we're going to get back into the groove, get back into the swing of things. As we're going into the Easter month, we talk a lot about Jesus and him carrying his cross. He died on the cross for our sins. And I had seen this little cartoon, and I'll probably put it in here somewhere. And it really was just, it was kind of eye-opening. And it really went well with what I was going to talk about today, which is about going through things. And I had recently talked about not blaming God for the things that we go through in life or the consequences of our actions. And with that, we have to think about how our actions affect us later in life, or how we deal with things and how that affects us later in life. So we kind of pray for God to get us out of certain situations, but we don't think about that could be a learning lesson or a stepping stone to what we're going to deal with later in life. And so the character, as you'll see, is people, carrying their cross. And that's just, symbolism of us bearing our burdens, us dealing with our lives every day and the things that happen along the way, dealing with, the bumps in the road, the turbulence, the things that we have to deal with, we have to just, suck up and keep pushing forward with. So there's people carrying their crosses, and one that was carrying his cross said to God, it's getting a little heavy. Can you cut a piece off of it? If you cut a piece off of it, I could carry it better. So God cut off a piece, and he began to carry his cross. And he said, what? I think I need to cut off another piece. And the people around him were just chugging along, carrying their crosses. And so he kept asking God to cut pieces off. And eventually, it wasn't dragging on the ground, and he was able to really carry it. So they're walking, and they get to a gap in the road, and they're like, oh, I can use my cross to, lay across, and then I can walk across it. And so his cross was too short. He couldn't get across. And so sometimes when we're going through things, we ask God to ease up the load, even though those around us are dealing with their issues and their problems the best way they know how. We're constantly asking God to lighten the load. We're constantly asking God, why me? Why do I have to go through things in life? Why don't things come easy to me? Why does this happen? And I've been guilty of saying, things seem to come so easy to others around me, but it seems like I always have to work for the things that I want, and even then I don't get it the way, I don't get it the way I envision it. It's always some kind of generic version of what I want or what everybody else has or whatever, but we have to understand that God has a plan, and he can foresee where we're going. And so when you're going through things in life, you might not realize that you might need that situation to get over the gap in the road the next way. It might have been a test for your testimony. We might be going through things that's going to prepare you for your next journey. And sometimes we ask God for things that we see other people have, but we don't see how they got there, and we don't see what they went through or what they had to endure in order to be able to use that to get to the next step and the next level. So he was not able to get to that other side because he in turn thought that he could lighten his load on the way, but he needed that to get on. He needed to get on. And So I just wanted to encourage you that, if you're going through and you're, feel like you're at rock bottom, you feel like everything is going wrong for you, you feel like nothing is just, going to turn out your way, and everybody else always seems to get what they want, or everybody else always seems to have it easy and they have help. It seems like they have a way out, and it just seems like that you're just enduring so much. Just think that there's another side. There might be another side. There's a gap in the road, and you might cross over from this side to the other side, which has something better for you, but you need what you're going through that's a little tough to prepare you for whatever you're going through. You don't stay in one spot forever. You're always moving forward. Life is life. It's going to happen with or without you. And the things that you're going through in life aren't going to last forever. And you can deal with them. You can get through. You might have to find a way to cope. But just think about the fact that lightening the load, it may keep you from getting to the next level. It may keep you where you are. And sometimes people, they seem to go through things in life and they keep trying to find a way out of it, a shortcut, if you will. And then it may not get you where you are. You may stay in that spot. Keep wondering why you're in that spot. So, I hope that you were inspired by that. I hope that you kind of got where I was coming from. You enjoy it. And if you have any comments on that, or questions, or further discussion, leave that down in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to click on the notification bell so you get notified whenever I post. And give a like if you liked it. And thanks for watching. Keep me up to date, or keep up to date on me. And I will do my best to show love as always. And stay blessed.